I'm Jessica from Zolvit, and in today's video, we'll break down the key compliances related to GST annual returns and reconciliation statement, which is GSTR-9 and 9C. Let us understand the basics. What is GSTR-9? GSTR-9 is an annual return that must be filed yearly by taxpayers registered under GST. It includes a summary of both inward and outward supplies made or received during the relevant financial year. This information is broken down under various tax heads such as CGST, SGST, IGST, cess, and also includes other details like HSN codes. GSTR-9 consolidates all the monthly or quarterly returns like GSTR-1 and GSTR-3B filed throughout the year. This helps to ensure that all your GST data is accurate and reconciled in one place. Now, let's talk about who needs to file GSTR-9. It is for regular taxpayers who file GSTR-1 and GSTR-3B, and it is mandatory for businesses with an annual turnover exceeding 2 crores in the relevant financial year. However, the following are not required to file GSTR-9. Taxpayers opting composition scheme, as they must file GSTR-9A based on their turnover limit. Casual taxable persons, input service distributors, non-resident taxable persons, persons paying TDS under Section 51 of CGST Act, and the persons collecting TCS under Section 52 of the CGST Act. If you have identified any short payment of tax or excess ITC claimed during the relevant financial year, you will have to pay via DRC-03. Now, let's discuss GSTR-9C. It's a reconciliation statement between your GST returns and your audited financial statements. It is applicable to businesses having an aggregate turnover of more than 5 crores in the relevant financial year. This form is essential for ensuring that there is no discrepancy between the GST returns and the actual financial statements of the business. However, if there is any discrepancy and the discrepancy has a valid reason, the reason can be mentioned. If not, we need to pay the liability via DRC-03. One important point to note is that GSTR-9C has to be self-certified. This means that the taxpayer certifies the provided information is accurate. Now let's talk about the deadline. The deadline is typically 31st December of the following financial year. For example, the returns for the financial year 2023-24 must be filed by 31st December 2024 unless an extension is announced by the GST authorities. What happens if you miss the deadline? There are late fees and penalties for not filing GSTR-9 on time. Now let's break them down. Up to 5 crore turnover, rupees 50 per day, that is 25 under each act. More than 5 crores but less than 20 crores turnover, rupees 100 per day, that is 50 under each act. More than 20 crores, rupees 200 per day, that is 100 under each act. The maximum late fee is capped at 0.5% of turnover. For GSTR-9C, although there is no specific late fees, a general penalty of rupees 25,000 can be levied for non-compliance. If you need help in filing GSTR-9 and 9C, contact Zolvit and talk to our experts.